What's up, guys? Welcome to the Bitcoin update. What is going on? Are we going to break out here? What's happening? So we are still within the triangle as of right now, right around 38,630-ish is the point. If we do break out there, watch for a fake out. But if it does break out, we see high volume. That could be a validation that we are breaking to the upside. Now, if we look at the RSI here, we are on the 4-hour. We have 14 minutes to close. Hold on one second. Let me get my chat up here so I can see you guys in the chat. If you guys are in here and just joined, make sure you do hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel, helps get this video out so everybody can join in. Thanks for your analysis. You're welcome. What's happening? So this is where we're at, guys. We are still within the triangle. A break above this, the first point of resistance I would look for would be right at this high volume node, about 42.8 to 43.8, which is a 200 EMA, and the measured move of this triangle would be right here. That would get us up to around the 51.6. But until we break one way or another, this is still no man's land. We've been talking about it a lot in the Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord, definitely check it out. There's a link below. If you go down in the description and scroll down, you'll see the link down below. It's totally free. Great community. A lot of good people in there, both bulls and bears. And everybody shares their charts and helps each other out. So definitely check it out. But yeah, as of right now, guys, we are just kind of in limbo. And we've been talking about this in the Discord. Whenever you're in a triangle, it's like the twilight zone for markets. Everything slows down and gets just kind of dead in here. So I know a lot of people are probably extremely bullish, thinking we're definitely going up. But until we break this, there are no guarantees. If we do break this downside, we still have our measured moves to the downside, depending on if, when, and where it breaks, to around the 20 to 21,000, somewhere in that area. Otherwise, if we do break down below that, I would expect at least a bounce here if we do get there. I do see other support before that too. But if we look at this as a flagpole and bring that down, we could be going down to these very low lows, 95, 9,600, somewhere in that range, 10,000, all depending on if, when, and where it breaks again, guys. Let's look at, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel too if you're not already. I do daily updates, and they are kind of all over the place with timing right now. I've explained I got a new studio. I am working on getting that up and going. Until I do, I won't have, you know, the same time every day and stuff. It's going to be a good week or two before I get that set up and get in there. I do have a lot of stuff to move over there. So, all right, looking at the chart on the left here is Bitcoin. Then we have Ethereum in the middle, Litecoin on the end. Litecoin is getting rejected right now. It's hitting resistance at the 200 EMA, about 187. Ethereum is trying to break up out of this 21 EMA here. Again, this is on the daily chart, so we'll have to see how this all closes. Let's look at the daily triangle. So if we look at the daily triangle here, this one did wick outside of the triangle in the daily. But again, over on the 4-hour, we have not touched the top yet. So, but if we take a look at that daily, let's go back over to there. Where is it? Right here. So we've been talking about this being a possible bear flag also. And if we take the measured move of the break, put it down to if, when, and where we do break this. Obviously, this is invalidated if we close the daily above this trend line here. But that gets us right down to that 9,500 range still. And like I said, I don't believe that'll be one huge straight down drop if it happens. You know, we could get a whole lot of bouncing around. We've talked about the Elliott wave count here, coming down to this 23.4, somewhere in this range. That's just the golden pocket zone. But if that was to happen, I would expect a big bounce to 50 to 55,000 before continuing down. Now, guys, this shows the low in June. If this is to play out, the high somewhere in August or September, and then the next low the beginning of next year. If this was to play out, remember this wave 4 invalidates at 41.7. I know I repeat myself a lot on this channel, but nothing has changed, and I want everyone to understand exactly what we're looking at here. This is a wick-off method that seems to be playing out beautifully still. Let's look for some divergence here on the charts now. So this is the 1 hour, and let's zoom in here. We got 9 minutes before close, but if it was to close here, we would have some slight divergence. This trend line's going slightly down, and if we put another one up here, we're going slightly up. That would be bearish divergence, but again, we have to wait till the candles close before any verification there. Let's look at the 4 hour. And on the 4 hour, zoom in here a little bit. So on the 4 hour, if we go from this peak over here to this peak, now this could go all the way back up to this range and still be hidden bearish divergence. But let's put this down here. We have a slight uptick on the RSI while making lower highs on the price action. So all right, I'm going to put this up here, get into the chat, see what you guys are thinking. I'm curious to what everybody else is thinking. Morning, Isaac. What's up? Jason, don't forget to smash the likes, guys. There's 350 viewers and only 128 likes. Take a second out. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't take time. Just scroll down and hit that thumbs up button. I would appreciate that. All right. So getting into the chat now, let's I want to hear some of your guys' ideas, what you think is going to happen right now. So let's talk about that. I'm going to actually move this stuff over here. Sorry about that. That way I can keep a better eye on the chat. So let's do this. There we go. All right. What's up, Wayne? Hope it all goes down so I can buy the dip. Said AR. Isaac said 38K seems to be the high volume node. What happened if we find support above? I think this was a fake pump, said Bass Man Jeff. If we can break, what's that? Kevin Grimm says, I think BTC could go up, but also could potentially go down. For sure. That's why we use validation and invalidation points on the chart. The EMAs are turning a little, looking like they want to turn up and turn bullish. But again, we have 6 minutes till this 4 hour closes. If it closes here, we will have hidden bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Yo, Savvy, will ADA go below $1? I believe it will if Bitcoin goes down from here. I believe there's a good chance that ADA could go down below $1 again. Yo, I'm ready for it to go down because I'm hungry and ready for some dip. Maybe it'll test 40K level before dump. That's possible. But again, while we're within this channel, we've been this triangle, which we've been talking about for approximately a week and a half, somewhere in there, until we break out of this. Nothing's changed yet. Ariane said it's going to dip. Jasmine said, I have a question. What's your question? Are fake out pumps planned or is it natural occurrence? I think a little bit of both. You get people FOMOing in. Also, you got people with big money trying to push the price. So yeah, it could be planned. But you know, I don't know if I want to say planned, but Jasvine, I'd never seen your question after you said I have a question. What altcoins are you interested in besides 10 cent? Nothing really right now. Until this plays out, I really don't want to touch any alts. Austin said, do you think the other alts like Ethereum, Litecoin, and Doge will follow as well, or will they all split? I believe they will get dragged down with Bitcoin. Jasvine, is your Discord group the best? I believe it is the best. Like I said, great group of people in there. We have a lot of fun in there. It's funny. We got some pretty hilarious people in there. Brian K. Could you get out WRX USD on the 4-hour, please? I'm not going to go into that right now. I want to kind of keep an eye on what's going on here, guys. So let's do that right now. If all 3 EMAs cross in a 4-hour, then good for a long. I think I've showed you guys, most of you guys anyway, this, let me see, do I have it on here? No, I don't. Which one is that on? I do have that EMA indicator on this one. If we go into the 1-hour, did get a long signal. Again, this is just the 1-hour. Did get a long signal over here, right around 36.3. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is still in the short, but that short was called at 57,000. Still looking like a pretty good short here. Let's go back into the daily. On this chart, I want to go back over to the 4-hour. Actually, the 1-hour. Let's keep an eye on that 1-hour and see how it closes. We're going to drop this down. 1-hour closes in 2 minutes. And let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you guys are interested in trading where you can make money whether Bitcoin goes up or down, you don't have to just keep hoping for it to go up. You can check out my links down below. There's a Prime XBT link. By using that link, you get a $200 bonus plus 50% on top of whatever you deposit. So if you put in 1 Bitcoin, you'll get a half a Bitcoin that you can use towards your margin. Savvy25 promo code will get you 25% off of your fees. Excuse me, guys. Let's see what happens here. We are closing this. Let's zoom in a little bit. We are not going to create divergence if we close up here, unless it's exaggerated divergence, which would mean the highs on the RSI are even while getting higher highs on the price action. The chair said, don't leverage trade people. You'll go broke 100%. That is 100% incorrect. If you use risk management and trade properly, it is extremely profitable. No one's on the Discord now. Most likely, as everybody, how many people from the Discord are in here? If you are, hit 1 and leave your comment on what you think next to that about the Discord. Right on. Take it easy, William. A lot of people from the Discord in here. Right on. 90% of trades lose. Data fact proven. The noobs all get wrecked and you know it. The chair. 95% of all traders lose. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but that is true. But the 95% that do lose are the 95% that quit trying, they give up, they don't understand trading, they're gambling, and they don't learn. The 5% are the ones that stick around and learn. It's pretty simple to figure out. Dursky, best Discord around. To me, the Bears totally outweigh the Bulls. Sometimes it's depressing to sit and listen to the Bear shit. Bears and Bulls are both welcome. It's good to have both views and both opinions of the market. How do you get into the Discord track? If you want to join the Discord, scroll down, hit the description of the video, and if you scroll down in there, you'll see a link at the bottom, along with other affiliate links down there. All of the links up top there, you get some kind of bonus for signing up using my link. But the Discord link is all the way in the bottom. Click on it. It's totally free. Like I said, it's a great community. What would you consider a good set order for Ethereum? Do you agree with 1100, 1200? 1100 or 1200 has been my target. But that could change if Bitcoin ends up breaking up out of this triangle. Hold on one second. There we go. If ETH hits above the 200 EMA on the 4-hour, will ETH detach correlation with Bitcoin? It may be temporarily, but in all reality, if Bitcoin has a huge dump, everything will follow Bitcoin. Bitcoin still rules the market. I know people are talking about Ethereum overtaking Bitcoin. I highly, highly doubt that. Again, anything's possible, but I highly, highly doubt that. Medium rare bear. Please, is it now a good buy after the break? It could be a good opportunity for a long. I wouldn't say, that it's going to go to the moon. Remember, we're going to have resistance here at 30 or 43.8, and then our target at 51.6. And then, of course, we have our invalidation of wave 4 at around 47.1. So that's going to be a key area to watch. Obviously, wave 4 cannot go past wave 1, which is at 47.1. The chair's still saying stuff. The Bass Man, we both know better. You get wrecked trading. Are you just salty because you don't know how to trade the chair? If you use proper risk management, protect capital, you'll be fine. And don't put in more than you're willing to lose. Again, I do have a BYBIT and Prime XBT links down below. I also have a link down there for if you're into altcoins, Gate.io and Binance. I don't know if I have the Binance one down there, but I know Gate.io is down there for sure. For those that are into altcoins. Can dollar rally up against Bitcoin? Let's take a look at the dollar. I just wanted to point something else out too. This is the dollar in 2008's crash. The dollar rose. This is something I like to point out a lot. Also, we can see this major bearish divergence in the Dow Jones. But let's look at the Dow in 2008. Just something I like to point out so you guys can pay attention. If that's something a lot of people don't talk about. I know everybody thinks that Bitcoin is a great hedge against the markets, but there's no data to back that up because Bitcoin, even in the bull market and traditional markets, while they were going up, Bitcoin crashed 80 to 90% in traditional market bull markets. Now, if traditional markets, S&P, Dow, and everything, NASDAQ, takes a huge dump, which I think is a good possibility. I think they're all in a bubble. And when they pop, if I really do not think Bitcoin will hold up at all. It's never had to hold up in a bear market, traditional bear market. Like I said, traditional markets have been in a bull run the whole lifespan of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin still had 80 to 90% corrections. If traditional markets crash, people go into the dollar. That is the safe haven. I know everybody always says go into gold and silver, but this is 2008. Gold, you can see it did a 54, or I'm sorry, this is the Dow Jones, did a 54% correction. Now let's look at gold. What did gold do? It dropped 34% in the 2008 drop right here. Silver, let's look and see what silver did. Look at that, silver, huge drop in 2008. DXY, pump in 2008 because everybody got out of the risky assets and got into the dollar. Same thing, if the traditional markets do crash, people are going to get out of Bitcoin and they're going to go in the dollar. Smart people. So I really don't think Bitcoin will be able to hold itself up at all if traditional markets crash. I think it will get very, very ugly for Bitcoin and everything else. But you know, you always hear people say get into gold, get into silver, hedge against the dollar, but look at what happens when they do that, and then look at what happens to the dollar. The dollar goes up. It's kind of funny that big money always steers people to do the opposite of what they should be doing. Don't pay attention to the news. Don't pay attention to all these big money people like Elon and all that. They're not on your side, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. I do appreciate it. Let's go back and check this triangle again. Same thing. Again, guys, until we break out of this triangle one way or another, there's nothing going on here. Savvy, you use the Kumo cloud. No, I do not. I use the EMAs right here that you see, which are the 8, 13, 21, 55, and 200 EMA. Those are what I like to use. Hey, greetings from the Netherlands. Where do you live in the US? Thanks for the content. I live in the Midwest. What are your top 3 alts for the next 2 years? If Bitcoin dumps, I don't have any top alts for the next 2 years. Do you still consider the bearish for Bitcoin? Yes, I do. Rewind this if you have to. I went over it a couple minutes ago, what I'm looking at and what the invalidation points are. I do want to stress this one because people do not seem to understand it. If this is a 5 waves down and we are making wave 4 here, wave 4 cannot go higher than 47,100 before going down to here. If we go down here first, then we can pass to 47,100 and this will be a valid count. If we do not break down below our low over here at 29,950, if we do not break this low and we cross 47.1 first, then this count is invalidated. But until then, this count is still valid in my opinion. And that shows us going down to the 20 to mid 20s, getting a big bounce, relief rally, dead cat bounce, whatever you want to call it, up to about 50,000 and 55,000, and that being a ABC, which would be wave B, ending sometime in August or September, and then 5 more waves down if this plays out that way. But as you can see, this yellow dotted trend line, anytime if we bounce above this and get support, I think that will be validation that the bull market will continue for another leg up. But unless we pass this, I don't see that happening. Ethereum 2.0 price prediction. But we'll see if it ever actually works. So far, it's just hype and speculation, just like everything else. The only real fundamentals in any crypto right now is just price. That's it. Everything else is just news, hype, and speculation, pure speculation. I'm not saying none of it's going to work. I'm just saying as of right now, it's all pure speculation. Sergio said Ethereum 2.0 will never exist. They need to start from scratch. I have talked to some guys that are into coding, and I've heard the opinion many times that Ethereum's code is so screwed up that they would have to redo the whole code. They can't fix it. But I'm not a coder, so I don't know. It's just what I heard. Savvy, top 3 indicators you use the most. My EMAs, the RSI, and really that's about it. I mean, I play with some other ones. Not very often. Those are my main ones. I don't like to clutter my charts too much, but sometimes I'll use it. I'll look at the Stoke RSI and, you know, MACD, but I really don't care for them too much. Let's look at Litecoin and Ethereum. So if we draw that same trend line over here, Ethereum does seem to be breaking out, and Ethereum's resistance would be about 230 if it does get a pump here. Or I'm sorry, Litecoin. If Litecoin gets a pump here, about 230 is where I'd see a rejection. And Ethereum looks like it's trying to break out here. We'll see what happens. The EMAs are crossing bullish. The 8 and the 13 have already crossed the 55. This candle, which has almost 4 hours left, if this candle can open and close above this 8 EMA, which is around 2,700, we could see a higher run for Ethereum. What would that be? It could be up to around the 3. Let's see. Let's take a measured move there. Could be as high as going up to retest the high here around 4,300. But again, we have to watch Bitcoin, see what Bitcoin does. Until Bitcoin makes or breaks this triangle, everything's in limbo. Bearish divergence in the 15-minute strong. If you're scalping, that's good, I guess. Whoops. Let's go into the 15-minute here and look. So let's see. Where are you? Oh, well, it's not quite yet. If it makes another high here, unless you were looking at this divergence here, but this high is slightly higher than the other one, so I don't really see bearish divergence in here yet. Caro said, I agree. Everything depends on Bitcoin. Bassman Jeff, welcome. Thanks for joining the membership, brother. Much appreciated. What's the 38,638 mean, said Isaac. That's just the area we're watching here. That's the top of this triangle. One hour bearish divergence. Yeah, we talked about that. The 4 hour did close. It does look like it did make divergence here, but again, this RSI can still go a lot higher, and the price can go all the way up to 40,500 and still be making bearish divergence, because this high will still not break this high over here. I hope you understood that. Let's look at the 1 hour. I know he said 1 hour divergence. I think we looked at that. Let's take a look. 1 hour, there was a little divergence here. If you look here, we were straight across. Actually, was it down? I dipped down a little bit, straight across. But this can be erased on this candle if we do go up. But yeah, there was some bearish divergence in the hourly. But again, that can get erased if we pump now. So, and I think there's going to be a lot of craziness once this breaks either direction, guys. Just also be aware, be careful. There could be a fake out also. Dursky said, I'm going to put all my cash into Dogecoin and watch me get rich. Good luck with that, brother. What's a fake out? Linux said. A fake out is, let me get this out of the way. A fake out, a lot of times in a triangle, if you get a fake out, it'll have a breakout. You go up really quick and then come right back down within it and then break down, or vice versa. If we were to come down here, it could fake out to the downside before hitting the targets, come back up and then break up. So just something you got to watch for. But I think we'll see some serious volume whichever way this goes. If we break up here and your volume goes way up, it'll confirm the breakout. Then I would, like I said, I would look for, if we do break out here, look for it to go to 42.8 to 43.8, somewhere in this range. And let me put another value on there so we can just keep an eye on this. So these would be the two levels I would watch for. And that 42.8 being the high volume node over here. But that's what I would watch for if we do end up breaking this. It's trying to push up again. Like I said, the EMAs are looking a little bullish. So AK said I bought it 58K. I'm sorry, man. We need translator for them. Savvy, the retailers in the markets are so mind-numbingly out of reality. They think that they will get rich at the top. They're like persistent flies and just don't get it until they're massively wrecked. Wow, sounds like a lot of people are subbing. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. Make sure you tick that notification bell. That will get you notified when I post new videos. Please smash those like buttons, guys. It really helps get the video out there. We can get new viewers in the channel and grow the channel together. No trade zone right now for me. Curate Bagarette. Hopefully I said that right. But yeah, it's really a no trade zone until we get a break here. But as I said, these are where I'd be looking for Bitcoin to go. 42.8 to 43.8 would be my first target. And then obviously the measured move all the way up to 51.6 if we do break the top of that triangle with conviction. If we break the bottom, we still have these lower lows down here. Right now, as you can see, we are getting rejected at this high volume node, which is at 38.150. We'll see what happens. VVS, thanks, man. Bassman Jeff, resistance, bottom of the triangle, support, top of the triangle. CryptoSavjo, sorry, I cannot read Korean if that is what you're writing in. I apologize. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. Guys, again, don't forget to smash the like button. We have 811 viewers and only 338 likes. Scroll down, hit that thumbs up, hit it. Thank you. I can see when you guys hit it. So, I hope you guys are all watching this. Make sure you join the Discord. Everybody in there is paying attention to what's going on. We even have some different people with different views in there that you can get other ideas from. So nobody knows for sure, guys. So it's better to get all the views you can get and come up with your own plan, and always have a plan for either way. How much do you think Ethereum will go up? Depends on if Bitcoin breaks up. And you guys asking if you should buy or sell, this is not that kind of channel. I'm not going to tell you when to buy. I'm not going to tell you when to sell, because literally nobody knows. If somebody knew exactly when to do that, then they could get everybody rich. But there's things to watch. There are confirmation points in the charts that will tell you what to do, but you have to learn that first. Doge to the moon. Thanks for hitting those likes, guys. I appreciate it. For all you that have time to take out of your precious time while watching the video to scroll down and hit that thumbs up, you are much appreciated. Oh, another thing, check out my wife's webpage, inkyourimage.com. There's a link below also. A lot of cool stuff on there. A lot of people get confused with Divergence. She has started making these. Divergence, there's a cheat sheet on a mouse pad for those of you that are wanting to learn that stuff. She does other ones too. You can hit her up in the contact on her page, which is right here, right there. Ask her whatever you want. She can put anything on any of that stuff you want, but that's just thought that's a good idea for people just getting into trading that want to learn the divergence, difference between hidden divergence, regular divergence, bullish divergence, bearish divergence. That is a great tool to have if you are learning to trade. Jason Harden said 39,450 fake out, then flash crash. Could be. Isaac, thanks, man. Richard E said Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme. How would one use divergence? Divergence can tell you when there's reversals in it. There's lots of uses for it. In the smaller time frames, you can use it to enter and exit trades. Tons of uses for it. Is definitely a good tool to learn. I see your triangle starts at the 17th where it's sort of bottomed. Right there. That was the 19th. Yep, that was the 19th where the bottom began over there. How can I get the bars on the right side? This is the VPVR. I think you have to have the paid version of TradingView to get the VPVR. If you're just starting out and before you do anything, I do have a TradingView link down below. If you want to get signed up for TradingView, they have a free, it's totally free. You get 5 free indicators and I forget how many charts. But if you want to later on, if you decide you're going to stick to it and you want to get into it more, you can get paid version, which offers a lot more stuff. But I definitely, if you're new, I would definitely just get the free one and play around with it before you decide if that's even something you want to mess with. How do we calculate target for divergence? That's a lot to explain on here. Join the Discord. There's a lot of help in there, guys. What happened if BTC will not get past the... then it will get rejected and come back down to retest the bottom. And I think one more retest of the bottom and it might just break. But again, let's see what happens. There's no guarantees yet on which way it's going to break. Bear market, let's go. Looks like 2017 again, said Kevin. We could get ABC'd to death. Still have short position on. If you're asking, yes, I do. My short will get cut out at 38.7. I entered it at 39.5, so I'll be at a small profit. So I can't lose either way, so it doesn't matter. Just get some tip top. Forget about Biddy. Don't shill your alts in here. My money's so scared it's hiding in the attic with Anne Frank. Do you do any stock TA or just crypto? I do a little bit of stock TA, but I don't do it so much on the channel, but I am changing this channel. I'm going to be adding things like that. We'll try to find stock picks and all kinds of stuff. I've been telling everybody I got a different studio. I I've not started to bring things there yet. When I do, it's probably going to take me a week or two to get everything set up, and the channel is going to change a lot. I won't change my Bitcoin analysis every day. I will still be doing that, but I'm going to add another show on the channel, and we're going to look into other stuff. So do make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I think it's going to be some awesome content coming. Very valuable for people, especially if you're wanting to get into other stocks and stuff too. Altcoins, everything. We're going to be covering a lot more. I'll make a whole different show. It'll be at a certain time. I'm not sure how many days a week yet. We'll play with it and figure that out. But once I get over there, I will keep you updated on what's going on, and I'll let you know when we decide to do that. Buying altcoins is different this bull run. It will be new. It will be the new norm for blow off tops. That's the other thing. We don't have to see a blow off top. I know if smart money knows that everybody's waiting for a blow off top, they never have to give it. It may never come, and every little pump they'll just sell into. So just be careful. There's no guarantees. No, I did not work on Wall Street. I started out in penny stocks years ago. I actually just became full-time last year. I quit my job. So for about 8 years now, I've been playing in the markets. All right. I don't know, guys. I guess I may, if I'm around, I may start a stream if we break this to the upside. And make sure your notification bell is ticked. But as of right now, we're just kind of in limbo right here. But I will do another stream if we do break. I'll try to get on as quick as I can. But I do want to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to check out my links down below if you are interested in trading. BYBIT and PrimeXBT down below have some great sign-up bonuses by using my link. Also, there's some other stuff down there, hard wallet links. If you want to start a Bitcoin IRA, ITrustCapital is down there. All kinds of good stuff. Check it out if you haven't. And thanks again for tuning in. We'll see what happens. I'll try to keep you updated. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's @1CryptoSavvy. @1CryptoSavvy. One more time. @1CryptoSavvy. I'll see you there, guys. Take it easy. Don't forget, check out the free Discord. That's also down below. Totally free, great community. Thanks, guys. I'm out.